Howdy. It's Vicar here in the studio. I'm ready to share a new set with you today titled DarkWoods. Eventually I'll get this microphone closer so that way there's a whole lot less hissing. You can hear a little bit of that background noise, but it's picking me up just fine. I have the camera set. I might bump into that once or twice, but you can see all three devices once we get to it. And I'm very excited. I'm going to try to go for about 2 hours this morning as I share a bit of the Chaos Pad. I explore that a little bit and a bit more of the sounds on these devices and what they can do. I have the percussion mostly coming out of the Syntakt. I have a few loops coming out of the Digitone II and a lot of sounds, which I love, out of the Digitone II. And this has basically been my goal with these three devices, is to use them for the purposes they were designed for. So, without further ado,
Vickers Laboratory.
there they are doing their thing. This took about 2 hours of my time last night to set this up. It's hard to decide on where I want to stand because I want to stand close to the mic, but then I'm a little out of frame of the camera. I'm going to listen to this for a little bit. This way everybody can hear the basics. I've decided to keep everything at 64 steps across all three devices. One of the main things I tried to do on the Syntakt with the percussion is to utilize the probability the way that the other devices utilize the condition. So this way, instead of it triggering whenever it wants randomly with whatever probability, I have a lot of the percussion set to like that trigger on its fourth run of its 64 beats. So I guess that would be every 248 or so. A little off. 256? Once you start working with math, with music, it gets pretty easy to memorize things eventually. Yeah, every 128, so 256. There you go. A lot of internal routing on these devices that I haven't begun to utilize yet. That's one of the things I hope to explore in due time. The only physical routing I have going that I'm not making a whole lot of use of yet the headphone output of the Syntakt does go to the input of the Digitone, is what I decided to settle on. And I wanted to try to do that fancy sidechain routing. But there's not a whole lot going on Digitone right now that justifies that. I only have this track 4 triggering every so often for that tone. I gotta really do more. This is the type of thing that can make it a little unentertaining when I'm trying to find darker than the first one. But I'm not sure where I am. It's F3 will probably do it, I'm not positive. But I'm not sure where I am in my scale on this palette. That's getting closer. I mean, it would really just go all the way down to E3, a whole octave. I feel like that's too easy, but probably. Yeah, just that's what I wanted, a whole octave. I didn't want it to be that simple. I really wanted a different tone. I could do some things to it at that point. That dark, but we're getting there. Yeah, closer. I might bring the actual EQ down on the whole thing. There you go. I like that. This E4 is a little bright, but I'm sure there's ways that I could do even more to that easily. These effects are glorious on this device. Well, first I can take off some of the reverb on that note. Mistakes like that, I would need to edit this note on the 48, but I'm sorry, the 32, but instead I was editing the one on the 64 that I made. So that way this first note is a little less bright. I need to dim that last note. Ooh, no, I don't need that. I want this one. I was wondering where's all my parameter locks at. Let's turn overdrive up on this a little bit. Now that I have an additional melodic tone of some kind going on, adding to this scale that I'm building out for this track. There's a lot happening on, not happening on the Syntakt too, but the Syntakt has the most going on already. I built that out the most last night. That's what's really keeping this interesting and not getting too boring. There's always the Chaos pad that I can explore some programs on if I can delicately reach around everything enough. And yeah, I'm still here on this. There you go. That's a little better. Sorry about that, but it hasn't been too long, has it? No, loops. Filters are fun, but they get repetitive. Manual, a phaser. Alright, what's up with manual phaser? Turn the effects depth down all the time before you press anything on the pad, because you never know if you're going to blow your ears out. Oh yeah, this is actually pretty nice. I can hear on my voice the most as I talk, which is pleasant. Here's a good range for my voice down there. I'll just turn it up a little bit more on that effect step. And this is going through my voice the most, a little bit on the Digitone. I can always turn up the aux send on the tracks and see what happens. Here it is on the Syntakt. that additional echo at the end of it. I'm not sure if I'm thrilled about that. Some good stuff on here. Oh, that was almost a good timing for that. Should bring this up or down in pitch. Something a little brighter. This track is could use a little contrast with that darkness, with some brightness. Seems like I've been working with a lot of E's. No, I don't think B is good for this track. Maybe. Dissonant, a little too much dissonance. I think there's a little harmony there. I'm a big fan of these wonky drones, but I don't like them getting too crazy because you can end up with a track that's a little too chaotic, especially with the way a lot of these have their own rhythm. That's up an octave. That still sounds pretty dark. Alright, how often do I want that to trigger? And where? Maybe a little sooner on that 2 of the 3rd page. Yeah, it's a good spot. Not just how many conditions, where do I actually want it? On the 3rd of the 4th. Somewhere a little out of place that doesn't have a whole lot of tension called to it. Happening each time. There's a little bit of this wind sound on the Syntakt I'm probably going to use somewhere soon. I love that. lot of electronic music done in slower tempos like this. And to blend this type of electronic music with a hip-hop-esque style is one of my goals that I'm going to reach for in this studio that I've developed. I like these slower tempos. As I've matured, I like them a little bit more than the faster tempos. I really like trance and electronic music. I'll still try to pump out a couple of those styles of tracks for myself, but this is a little bit more of where I'm at too. I feel like I can get a bit more emotion and expression. There's a lot more room to make different things happen, room for drones to happen. That's a good one. He's a little loud. Hey man, even that track volume's already turned down. Let's pan that a little to the left too. Oh yeah, that's hot. Oh yeah, at the end of the fourth, that's where that wind needs to happen. All right. And then the condition needs to be on the fourth, and let's make the length of this pretty long. Alright, so I think that wind thing will happen where I want now. It's number 7. Yeah, oh, there's a lot that can happen with that. That wakes you up. And its tone changes. Yeah, there was the wind. Nice. I'm about to just tap that when I need to. That was a little off. I want this to happen on the off steps. Yeah, 14. Yeah. Oh, alright. Let's try to live record this in there. I think I'm going to try to live record this in there. Nice. Yeah, a little back and forth on that left and right. Everything's going to this reverb so much on this track. This doesn't even have any overdrive. Alright. else you got from the Chaos Pad? Amp. Cabinet? Is that what it says? Amp. Yeah. Cabinet. Alright. You know this is gonna be loud. Come on, do something more than noise. Something more than noise for me, please. And an echo all the time? Is that all you got from me, Chaos Pad? That's why I say you gotta keep that effect step down. You never know what you're getting into with this thing. Here you go, what's this got? Something nice? A little nice? Maybe? Or a little noisy? Always with the noise. Still exploring this thing. What's the low end got? Here we go. I think this is a little more up my alley, what I'm looking for. And that might actually just be a synth. Looper. Drum. No, that's a synth. Filters are usually something you can rely on. These are one of the things that I really thought I could expect to keep things interesting for me. That's one thing about the release on that KPV that I'm not thrilled about. I gotta go in there and change some settings on some of these and make user presets. I'm not thrilled about the echo or the delay on the release of a lot of these effects on the pad. This seems like a good sample to carry as a lead and really add some melody to this as well. That's one thing this track is lacking. I haven't gotten there up to speed with making a full-on lead for a lot of my tracks. I can get something really good like this going, but I need a breakdown, I need a chorus, and I need to come back to this, and a layer of just a lead melody going over top of it. There we go. That's why that sample was so loud. Rope that in a little bit. Here we go. There we go. So what is this? D5, D sharp or flat 5, not sure which, but D5, D sharp 5, F sharp 5, F just F sharp. Yeah. There you go. Gotta work out how fast I want it, where I want it, and then what's going to develop into. This is a decent start. It's a little too fast. Could have that just be one note on each set of 16 on each page. I'm tempted to just hear that first. No, I'm playing it a little faster. Right now I'm just dialing in the notes that should bring me up an octave. Yeah, awesome. So I did a little exploring on the keyboard to find it. And then I just dialed it in. That's what I like about this. These synthesizers have allowed me to explore more efficiently than any other device I've ever used. anything. I'm gonna even just switch this out. Oops, whoops, I'm so sorry. I wanted to go to this one. There we go. But yes, let me stand back here. These have allowed me to explore so much more efficiently than anything else I've previously used. DAWs couldn't do it. I've tried multiple types of workstations inside of my computer, different VSTs. I've tried just making samples for myself, but having to reset my MIDI controller, having to find a sweet spot for everything was just too much. These have all the same settings you're used to seeing and working with, but they put a slight limitation, a cap on what you can do and where you can go, because that way you're not trying to blow your mind on every single possibility and figuring out what works, what doesn't. Why does this sound like junk? Why is this making too much noise? And then all at once your computer crashes out on you because you added a VST that it wasn't happy with in the workflow, and you lose half of the progress you just made. Yeah, you don't have to worry about that with an actual piece of hardware. I'm just very excited for the moment, as you can tell. Look, it was that simple when I started up, but it still sounded great. And now it went from great to even better. Taking a moment to really think about what do I want to do next. I like the way that melody I found is just triggering at the 9th beat of every bar or every 16 steps. That's what I settled on, right? Yes. That's pretty awesome. It needed some kind of melody to start carrying it. Alright, it's a little too systematic. What can I do to add a surprise? You know what might be fun? Actually, making these just a little off-grid, honestly. Not a whole lot, but... that actually helps a little bit. Get some strays in there. Possibly even yes, definitely move that to 5. That wind, I love it. sure why I didn't take the time to just play that in there live. That would have been a little bit faster probably, but just the mental reassurance of building up that coordination between the actual note, the key, and the tone, pitch it produces, and dialing it in. Sometimes it's different ways to do things. It's faster results than others, but just building up my coordination with it. Here's that KPV filter run off of the Digitone II instead of the Syntakt. That filter's doing a little more justice. Alright, well, I'm getting... That channel's actually muted. I shouldn't be getting that in the left. That was some instant feedback that shouldn't have happened, but possibly found the culprit. take all the notes of the chord that you want and spread each note out over a different track inside a synth like this. I could actually build chords easily between the three of these and have them launch 1, 2, 3, 4 if I really wanted to in different ways. The Syntakt does have enough on there that I can generate tones like this. And between the different tones that each one could do, boom, you found yourself doing different chords. I'm not sure what it is. I feel like something on this KPV isn't wired correctly, and this Mackie VLC3 has something just ever so slightly awkward with its auxiliary channels, and I'm not sure if I'm actually utilizing them properly in this setup. I thought I had it all set up correctly. I mean, it's just a left and a right, but they made the stereo left and right part of it have to utilize both returns, and because of that, I don't know if there's a little button on there that I'm supposed to press, return to aux 1, but when I did that, we started to get a little bit of that nasty feedback. So that is probably going to be the big thing that I take a moment to try to work out at the end of today's stream. Yeah, here's two pieces of percussion that I didn't use on the Syntakt at all for this track yet, but definitely get a little funky just with these two right here. This 8 is supposed to be something real good that just woke us all up. My bad on the volume on that. And that's the type of stuff that I try to work out beforehand. I was pretty confident that I had set all the volume levels to somewhere a bit more respectable. Even that is a little over the top more than it needs to be. This is a pretty awesome sound. It's going all the way into the reverb. Stuff like that ends up making things way more dramatic than they need to be. And that's the one thing with the presets, man. On all of these presets, I don't know who took the time to design them, but they just crank things up to the maximum and said, oh, that sounds good. That sounds good. I'm really sick and tired of people just going for the low-hanging fruit. I really am. Yeah, there you go. That fits right into the track. And I wouldn't even do that on every pass. That's definitely conditional. Maybe every third pass. Oh man. And the tone is awesome. It fits right in already. You don't have to adjust anything. Set that to 3 out of 4. See if that fits in. I'm not sure if I'm properly hitting the stop and play to keep things quantized the way I'm programming them. it could end up sounding just ever so slightly different on a fresh restart. Leave this second pass. No, it triggered. That was a little too... I wanted to go with that other sound. Maybe I'll just do it on the first pass. 1 out of 4. In that third spot. Maybe that third spot has too much happening. How about... that fit right in. It still hangs around a little too long. Turn the velocity down on the note. Yeah, that first out of 4. Yeah! Oh man. That way that first pass isn't forgotten about after that dramatic fourth ending. It's like, yeah, wake up. This isn't using the fill button, which is really awesome, very useful. I haven't set that up to really do a whole lot. I'm just like building these long tracks in. You almost can't tell where this is supposed to begin or end at this point. It's a really awesome track. The best way to work out from what I've seen on other performers on their channels to this wonderful, I haven't even used this, oh man. Yeah, this is at the point where I just stay here. And I just have to pay close attention to what tracks on each device are really carrying what parts of each section. And now I could just mute them freely and make things that much more dramatic. Tired of that dinging? Take a break for a round. Yeah. And this is where, if I was on a stage, I just stay here, go around, do different things, occasionally go to that keyboard setup. I could probably pay attention to the chromatic details of the different notes that I have playing and figure out what scale I'm in and just stick to that at this point. And anytime I have another track with a sound that I really like, I can go into that keyboard mode on either the Digitakt or the Digitone. That's one of the other most useful features about these devices that helps me produce something a bit more melodic. And I'm not stuck just doing something percussive all the time, even though I'm working on a couple of different sequencers. Oh, I'm surprised. It's something simple, but I just noticed it as I'm looking at all the pretty lights. I already know the effects buttons are somewhere different on the Syntakt than these two devices. The effects button on the Digitone is here, on the Digitakt it's here, On the Syntakt, my effects button is here, and the Syntakt allows the effects button to be used as its own track. I've seen some cool things happen with that. Some of that sidechain compression that I'm still learning. My tongue is so lazy for some reason. I'm still learning that technique and how to apply it, but I've seen that the Syntakt can use the effects channel to get through sidechain results, whereas the Digitone, once I mentioned it earlier, I want to use the input track to open up the bass here, but my bass is pretty good. I don't have a whole lot blocking it up. Like that sound right there that I have on the Syntakt, that would be great if that was actually sidechain compressed. That way my kick drum still goes through, or I can just edit out the kick drum when that note hits. There's so many possibilities. That's exactly why, as you can see, each pattern is a very difficult set of choices. It's been wonderful producing this set today. I think I'm going to take a short break. I really appreciate your time to tune in. It's been awesome to share some of the details that I've been learning, and I hope to get more of an intro and more of an outro. I want to keep working on this the next time that I go live, and until then, be safe.